Hey friends, so a couple of months ago, I bought my daughter a Nissan LEAF, our very first all-electric in the family. Ooh, ah. And I thought I'd take a moment to sort of give you some of the backstory of it and how it's been an interesting experience getting to know this new style of commuting and moving around. Now, since my daughter just got her driver's license here at the 1st of April, guess who's been enjoying the car immensely? Moi. Now, with the Ukraine-Russian invasion, gas prices going up, it's been really nice for all those little short commuting trips not to have to worry about the cost of gasoline. So I thought I'd take a moment to sort of describe some of the benefits that we've had and how it's been working out. So there are plenty of videos out there that will tell you about the features of a Nissan EV and all that, so I'm not going to get into that. But pretty much to say that I was inspired by this guy and his link up above, an Auto Trader UK, who last year bought the cheapest EV that he could find in Britain, and he got it for around £4,500. I did the same thing. Bought the cheapest good EV that I could find here in the Oklahoma marketplace, which this one came from Oklahoma City. I won't go into the details as I said, but it's got a range of about 77, 72 miles. You pretty much drive it like you would a normal car. You look a little bit ahead, and if there's a red light coming up, you start to coast a bit, get a little bit of regenerative, juice on that. I did a blog post, and there's a link up there, on my getting it from Oklahoma City to Tulsa, 99 plus miles on the cold night of 26 degrees back in February. The range anxiety issue and being concerned about battery has largely, sort of evaporated. My daughter's school is 10 and a half miles away. 77 miles of range is just fine. And realizing that when it reaches certain breakpoints, like when it starts to flash and say we're at 20% battery, you've still got a nice little cushion to get you where you want to be if you're just driving in town, which is the whole idea. Friends have also asked, so what happens when your daughter goes to college? She's a sophomore right now in high school. What are you going to do? How are you going to get this car wherever it is? Well, who knows? We could very well trailer it behind our Volvo, good long-distance road car, a lot of power behind it. It's a whole new concept for us. We're the sort of people normally who hold cars until they drop. And, the fact also that this is a vehicle that doesn't have oil, doesn't have a lot of regular maintenance beside tires, wipers, windshield fluid, saving money out the wazoo by not doing anything other than plugging it in every night and getting pretty much, if I'm charging it from near zero, it's maybe costing me $1.25 every night for charging, if that. Most of the time it's not that far down, so significantly less. I may be, all told, the average looks more like $25 a month in electricity that gets us everywhere we need to go with this car around town. Being that we're in Tulsa here, traditional oil capital of the U.S., a lot of businesses involved in the extraction of fossil fuels. Once you have an EV, you start to, as you're driving, you find and see more of them. A lot of Teslas around town, a couple of the Mustangs, out and about. I think, we'll start to see more and more of those things. So I won't necessarily say follow for more adventures because this may be a one-off video, but since I'm largely finding myself to be almost an EV evangelist now, as I've learned so much about it, I may have no choice but to say more later. Anyway, have a good one. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.